So we are aboard the boat. We actually slept on the boat last night. We drove down yesterday, and we're really busy moving our stuff on the boat and getting everything ready to go and getting the owner to the airport. And by the time we got back to the boat, we had just barely missed the tide that we needed in order to get off this dock. So we ended up basically stuck to the dock for the night. So no big deal really, but we're gonna get going this morning. And if you're wondering what's going on with this heater, it is cold, obviously. We're in West Palm, and I'm sure the temperatures got into the 30s easily last night. So this morning, we start heading north towards Green Cove Springs.
All right, everyone, we are off the dock. Sorry we weren't able to film getting off the dock. We were about to be crushed by a gigantic boat. I know it doesn't look that big, but we're pretty far away, so he was about to crush us on the dock. So here we are circling, waiting for this bridge to open here. And it opens on the 1/4 hour and the 3/4 hour. I hear the bells, so I'm gonna head back. We are coming up to our first fixed bridge. Huh? My stomach was in like butterflies. I don't know, it just, going under fixed bridges like that just always like freaks me out. Whew. We made it though.
This is a much different boat, isn't it, Tambi?
Oh yes.
It feels different. I mean, the wheel's much heavier. It takes longer to get up to speed. But yeah, just gonna have to get to know it. And right now, we don't know it. All right, there's Captain T-Bird. She took over. Yeah. Making tracks. Trying to get to a spot called Peck Lake tonight. I think that's just south of Stewart and Manatee Pocket, maybe? Oh, man. Hey. Pretty rad. So far, I'm digging this boat, even though we're just motorboating it. Oh, here's another thing I've noticed about this boat. Like in Sand Flea, whenever a big like trawler or something would wake us, it was kind of a big deal. We would rock all over the place and everything downstairs would go flying. This boat just like smashes through wakes, so it eats wakes for breakfast. So we just anchored in Peck Lake, a successful first day, and the normal anchorage is kind of over there where you see all those boats over there, but that looked a little tighter than I wanted to be for first time anchoring this boat. But yeah, we got it set up pretty good. We're in like 20 feet of water, so I have got out so much chain. Got the snubber set up right here, and this is actually the first time I've ever in my life used a windlass. I think I'm spoiled. That is amazing. I think it's going to be even more amazing tomorrow when I lift the anchor out of the water, because my goodness, after lifting sand fille's anchor probably 1,000 times, boy, just being able to drop and raise your anchor with a push of a button it's something special.
Hey, baby.
Tambi's cooking up some grub for the first time ever in this boat. Looks like we're having noodles and broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds pretty good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think of this? What do you think of this galley so far? I see you've kind of spread out all over here for your preparation area and such as that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I like it.
Yeah?
For show.
What'd you say?
For show. Got enough?
For me. Oh. Boy. And it's a lovely night out here at Peck Lake. You see all the other anchor lights out there? Unfortunately, our anchor light is not working. Yeah, I don't like that, but we don't really have much we can do about it right now. Well, pretty night. Just on the other side of that tree line right there is actually the ocean. I can hear the waves crashing over there. There's some stars out there tonight. It's supposed to only be blowing like maybe 5 knots or something like that. So it should be a nice, easy night. And I slept very, very little last night, so hopefully I can catch up on some sleep.
I slept great.
These are some new graphics that we have available. This is a buff. It says, "These are the good old days." Kind of the idea behind this graphic, the inspiration, is actually how I tend to have a difficult time appreciating things in the moment. Just being honest. I kind of wish I was better at just enjoying the moment. I'm pretty good at looking back on things and seeing how good things were, but this is a reminder to appreciate that these are the good old days. Alright, we're about to pass under some high voltage power lines here. I just switched off with Tambi, so she's the one hanging onto that big metal wheel as we go under. So we'll see how it goes. She's got her little pink gloves on, so maybe that'll help. Oh, here they come. Oh, Tambi! Yeah! Oh, okay. Alright, I think we're good.
So, Benjamin?
Yes.
We're going along nicely, and what happens?
The engine kind of was, there was a little bit of a surge and inconsistency with the speed. It was just climbing a few hundred RPM and going down a few hundred RPM. And I came down here and looked around, didn't see anything strange, and then I thought to look at the filters, and a bunch of water is in the Raycor filter. So we switched fuel tanks this morning from that tank to this tank, and there's obviously water inside it. So the good news is there's filters on board. The bad news is there's water in that tank, and there's not a whole lot of fuel left in this tank. So yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I gotta change the filter and thankfully, there's already a lot of filters on board. I hope that this is the right one.
light color, is that water?
Yep.
And it should be pink?
Yep. There it is. I think I took this apart a little too far though. I think what I needed, oh, I see. I needed another big wrench underneath it. Thank you. It's hot. Oh, it's moving. Okay, there's an O-ring in there. Okay. Take a look at this O-ring. Oh, that's okay. That's attached to the filter. Oh, haha! This little guy is supposed to help you get it out easier.
Oh.
Where'd those paper towels go?
I have them.
Oh, yeah. Give me some more. Alright. Sorry. There you go. Thank you. Those are actually two pieces that I should have taken apart independently. Try not to make a huge mess. Oh, jeez. Fill it to the top, huh? Anyway. There's some paper towels in the engine room.
Get a paper towel holder for the engine room.
Uh-huh. And just have a line of spare filters there, paper towels, a 14mm wrench. Okay, and then this is, I think this is the last step. Let me tell you a little story about water in the diesel tank. I believe I know where the water came from. The overflow tube or the vent tube for the water tanks, unfortunately, is sitting directly on top of the fuel tanks. So to me, that's the logical thing to think, that somehow the water got in, the water tank overflowed and somehow got into the fuel tanks. So just wanted to share that. But we're just about ready to pick up anchor and go again. I'm almost tempted to run off this port tank and suck more water into those filters, but I think that's kind of a dumb thing to do and risk damaging the engine when you know water's in there. So I'm just going to run on the starboard tank and hope that there's not water in there also. That's the situation as it stands.